I gotta keep it real. Cause the CMA blocked the deal.
They blocked the clowns. Hold the L.
You was praying to that God man feel.
Yes, you was.
Now you waiting, hoping they gonna appeal.
But they ain't.
But the CMA blocked the deal.
Get over it, bots. Get over
They
it.
blocked
You bots
the
went to sleep happy, but woke up mad. The deal got blocked, now y'all going out bad. If the deal went through, I wouldn't even react.
Nope.
Talking about collusion without no facts.
None.
Questioning Lena Khan, do you realize you black in a country that wouldn't bat an eye if they hung your ass?
Facts.
Reality is distorted for you Xbox fans.
Yup.
Y'all don't care about games, y'all just love to tap dance.
Yup.
Praising a shitty leader for 10 years, that man got y'all salivating for balls, y'all eat them like Pac-Man. Went on stage and presented a trash can, told you to power your dreams, but y'all love him like Batman. God damn, when y'all gonna realize you got played? If I was in y'all shoes, I feel like I got betrayed. Brad Sam talking crazy like that nigga wanna fade. CMA reneged on them like they bad at playing spades.
I know you mad and you all in your feels. But you know I gotta keep it real. Cause the CMA blocked the deal.
They blocked the clowns. Hold the L.
You was praying to that God man feel.
Yes, you was.
Now you waiting, hoping they gonna appeal.
But they ain't.
But the CMA blocked the deal.
Get over it, bots. Get over
They
it,
blocked the
bots.
deal.
Sarah, welcome to you. Microsoft, I thought, coming dangerously close there to saying you don't know what you're doing.
Well, we certainly do know what we're doing, and we have done a very thorough investigation. Our investigation has taken over 6 months. We've looked very carefully at all of the evidence, and we have concluded that the right thing is to keep this market open for competition and make sure that a whole range of businesses can compete effectively in this market as it grows and
I know
develops.
you mad and you all in your feels. But you know I gotta keep it real. Cause the CMA blocked the deal.
They blocked the clowns. Hold the L.
You was praying to that God man feel.
Yes, you was.
Now you waiting, hoping they gonna appeal.
But they ain't.
But the CMA blocked the deal.
Get over it, bots. Get over
They
it,
blocked
bots.
the deal.
I told them no one wants an Xbox. They out here capping and cooning, forgetting less, bruh. Fake excited for content they never cared for. Now they hurting cause regulators ain't playing cuz. CMA told them to pump they brakes on that acquisition. Monopolizing the cloud by purchasing Activision. Handing out deals that ain't a deal, it's insufficient. Jim Ryan was side-eyeing, he saw it was inconsistent. Phil was so persistent.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, everybody? Come on in here. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Hope y'all having a beautiful Sunday evening. We got about 25 people in here. We might get up to maybe 200 to 300. When I call your name, y'all know what time it is. Please share. Please like. Think about subscribing. My brother Stoney in the highs was good. Yeah. We got Den 199 2000 in the high. Say rest in peace Xbox 2025. He ain't lying. You know we got my brother Johnny Gaming in the highs. Yeah, tonight finna be a movie. Yo, Heath, what's going on, my brother? The veteran lifestyle in the house. What's good, my brother? For Brizzle in the house. What's good? Yeah, man. You know, wait till everybody get their stuff out the way. I kind of been a little quiet. Now, let's hear what I got to say about everything. That's how we gonna do that. Mike in the house. OKC. Back in the building. Big facts, my brother. Big facts. Rest in peace, Xbox. Absolutely. At VK1, yeah. Hey, my brother's sick, man. He always got the balls for me. Shout G in the highs. What's good, my brother? What it do? Furious Legacy Gaming in the highs. What's good? King Thrash. Hey, you already know. Got that yak for you, brother. Salute. Listen, man. I've been watching all my brother's content, all the various content creators. Sick, Thrash, just everybody, all the people that have been seeing what's going on, what was going to happen. Pretty much the PlayStation guys. Let's face it, they were right. They were right. They have the right to tell you what's on their mind. You might not like it, but it is what it is. They've been telling you for maybe a decade where this shit was going to head to. They told you all roads lead back to PlayStation. That's just what that is. They told you Game Pass was not sustainable. They told you that Xbox itself, the console, wasn't sustainable. They told you Phil Spencer was not the man for the job. I mean, they told you all of this stuff that's happening now. They told you that way back when. So now you're mad, now you're sulking, now you're angry that we get to say, I told you so. Hmm. Goku in the house. What's good, my brother? He said Xbox is dead. Absolutely. Johnny, go get your popcorn, brother. My brother Ghost in the house. Lincoln Clay. You already know, my brother. Michael Moradian in the house. Jay Will in the house. What's good, my brother? My brother Johnny J. You already know. Shadowstar in the house. Walker, what's good? What's good? Anonymous Boss, my brother, what's good with you? Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully y'all done got all the football games out the way. Now y'all can come here, sit back, you know what I'm saying? Get your little drink, sit back, listen to some tunes, some sick humor. Then hear what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel Gabriel in the house was good. Charles Hawk was good. Zink in the house. Mustang Gamer. Who else we got? Crazy in the house. We got I see Chin in the house. I said we dancing on that. Hey, we smoking on the Xbox pack today. That's literally what it is. I got a ton of I told you so. I got a ton of we're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna talk about the shields that led y'all astray. We're gonna talk about the executives that was putting a spin on words, that was whining and dining y'all, flying y'all out. I mean, when you fly a chick out, what do you expect to happen, right? Well, they the dudes got all the Xbox dudes got flued out. They had to put out. Now they just realized they got fucked. That's just what that is. Now they mad. Now they ready to stop gaming and all that crazy stuff. You know how crazy that is? That's crazy. G-Bro in the house was good, was good, was good. Listen, nobody in here can ever say that they didn't see this coming. I mean, just the beginning of last year was what? Just 4 games? And then it became more games, and then it became the whole slate. Then it became, well, as long as it's not the big three, I don't care. Then it became one of the big three. Then it became two of the big three. Then it became all of the big three. And dudes are still trying to, they're still trying to cope. They're still trying to understand what happened. I don't understand. I don't understand. But we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. I will tell you this. I have plenty of receipts, and we're going to go through some of these receipts today. And I'm going to just go ahead and get into it because there was a lot of people that puts, you know what I'm saying? They put some stuff on my name. And we're going to talk about it. Let me mute this. I want y'all to listen to this, all right? Let's listen to what this guy got to say. Let's listen to what this guy got to say.
J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source. Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said, bar none, every time. But you know what? J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source. Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said, bar none, every time. But really? You know what?
Oh, really?
You know what?
Really? Oh, really?
J-Dub.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, so J-Dub, I just be talking out my ass. And my sources are clowns. You shouldn't pay attention to J-Dub. You shouldn't listen to J-Dub. He been saying this shit for years. You shouldn't listen to J-Dub. My God, my God, my God. Listen. And he called himself a PC guy. You would think a PC guy, right? Who shouldn't have no dog in the fight. You should think that he would be smarter and have common sense to see this shit coming a mile away. But he'd rather attack J-Dub, right? He'd rather dress up in his banana outfit and talk shit about J-Dub, about my sources, and about what I know, and about how I'm wrong. And here we are. This is the problem, man. A lot of, and it's not you guys, but there's just a lot of guys in this community. All they do is lie to you. And I know why they're lying to you. They're getting something in return. It's one thing J-Dub has never asked anything of you guys, right? I just go live, do my shit, pop my shit, chop it up with y'all. I don't ask y'all for nothing in return. But these guys here, they ask you for money. They ask you for donations. They ask you for everything under the sun. And they're the ones getting flued out by Phil Spencer. They're the ones that get free Xboxes and free games and free Game Pass and free all of this shit. They get the perks, but then they get to turn around and lie to you and tell you that, oh, I played Redfall, it's great. I can't wait for y'all to play it. Then it launches at 30 frames a second. It's dog shit. One of the lowest rated Metacritic games in history. But prior to the launching, they told you this shit was fire. Cause they got flew out to Redmond to play it. You know what I'm saying? Be wary of people who get free shit selling you something. And this goes on and on and on. And I don't want to say no names, but there were people that sold you on Cyberpunk. They had hands on. They said it was fire. They was marching with the merchandise. They got y'all to spend y'all $60, $70 on that game. And what happened? It had to get recalled. It was dog shit. It took years for that game to get together. They're selling you guys out, the gamers. They're selling you out. I poke fun at Xbox and its mishandling and the mismanagement. I poke fun at its fans who sees what's going on, who knows what's going on. And even with knowing what's going on, right? Even with knowing what's going on, they still would rather go down that path of supporting Xbox and the executives and damage controlling for it, talking about, you got guys out there talking about, oh, if you jump ship from Xbox, you're not a real Xbox fan. You're not a real Xbox fan. I'm going down with the ship. What kind of goofy shit is that? There is no bravery. There is no manhood in going down with a sinking ship that's been going down for 10 years. That's ignorance. That's buffoonery. That's clownish. The fuck? There's other platforms out there for you to go to. You don't have to just, you know what I'm saying? That's the goofiest shit I've ever heard. In this game and things, there's various platforms you can go to. You don't have to be stuck and feel like you have to be at the bottom. And the sad part about it is most of these guys own PlayStation. They just refuse to boot it up. Because they hate PlayStation that bad. It's crazy, man. But you know what? The day has come. The day has come. How can they lie to you more? All of their games are on PlayStation. Go on to PlayStation. What else is there to lie about? It's over. And guess what? The channels, they're going to have to rebrand. They're probably going to try to open up a PlayStation channel. They're probably going to pretend like they're neutral. Or they're going to sit back and sulk and be mad and try to bring gaming down. They're just going to sit back and talk about how PlayStation is so bad and how Nintendo is so bad. Salute to OM for subscribing. I do have one super chat I want to talk about. Anonymous Boss with the $2. What are your thoughts on Halo going to PlayStation 5, brother? Listen, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts about that. I knew that was gonna happen, right? I knew that was gonna happen. But I will say this. Now that we got the big three, the Halo, Gears, and Forza, what is the reason to own a Xbox? Just think about it. What's the reason to own an Xbox? is not the world's most powerful console anymore. It don't play the better running version of the games. So I literally want to know. I really want to know. If you have an Xbox, if you own an Xbox right now, what's the purpose? Now, if you own it, if you have it already, right? I think that's one thing because you already paid your money, right? You already got suckered. You already got bamboozled. But right now, let's say this next generation Xbox, they're allegedly, you know, I honestly, I want to know. I really want to know. I want to know um, this next PC hybrid, whatever. What is the purpose of that? Why would you buy? Why would you continue to give your money to this to these people? I mean, if you think about it, they're talking about this thing is going to be 12, 13, 14, 1500 bucks. If what they have for 250, 299, 500, 600 didn't do anything, doubling the price and delivering something is going to do something for you? I don't get it. I don't get it. But there's going to be some goofies. There's going to be some people who get free shit. They're going to try to sell you on it. So, are you going to keep listening to these guys? These guys sold you multiple, multiple ideas, multiple consoles, multiple games. They failed you so many times. You keep listening to these dudes? I mean, are you really going to hold the line? Is that really the smartest move? Going into a year, we're going into 2026, a year where GTA 6 is dropping, Wolverine is dropping, and other big games are dropping. I think some of these dudes, you know, they're just straight liars. That's what they do. They just lie for free shit. And I blame them. I blame 50% on that, and the other 50 I blame on Microsoft. But these people were grown adults, right? If a company keeps failing you over and over and over, why do you stay? Why do you feel obligated to stay? How?
Well, we certainly do know what we're doing, and we have.
Now, you can say, hey, I'm just an Xbox gamer and I always played on Xbox and that's just where I want to be, then cool. You can do that. But you got to ask yourself, you got to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why?
Can compete effectively in this market as it grows and develops.
That's just, if you're a football fan, right, and your team always losing, there's like 29 other teams that you can select from. Why are you just sticking with the losers? That makes no sense. Go get you a PlayStation or a PC or a Switch and just win. And just be a winner. You don't have to be a loser for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part about it is this whole internet thing, you can be whoever you are. You can be whoever whatever kind of persona you want to be, you can be that. But you choose to be the loser. You choose to be the bottom bitch. You choose to be on the losing side generation after generation after generation. Failed promises. Seriously? Come on, man. Come on. Man, I don't get it. But maybe it's not for me to get. All I know is my PlayStation 5 investment, my PlayStation 4 investment has given me plenty of fruit. We're only 4 years into this generation. We got a couple of goatees under our belt. We got all of Xbox games, all the good Xbox games, right? We're going to get them day and date going forward. As an Xbox gamer, what are you getting? Are you going to say Game Pass? You now have to pay $360 a year. So is that even a good deal going forward? If you don't subscribe to it, guess what? If you cancel your subscription, you have no games. It's a rental service. Your console, your gaming platform has been relegated to a rental service. Think about that. That should be the first thing that should have sent a light. The light bulb should have went off in your brain. Instead of having pride in the console and in the games, you got motherfuckers out here having pride in the subscription service. And it has to be super embarrassing. Yeah, the Alex dude, yeah, his videos, they not aging. I got more. I just showed y'all one, right? There's plenty of more. But and the sad part about it, he's a self-proclaimed PC guy. So if he's a PC guy, why the fuck does he even care? But he buttoned in the console gaming space. And now he got to eat crow. A lot of people, it's not just him, a lot of people are going to have to eat crow. A lot of people owe Tim Dog an apology. A lot of people owe me an apology. A lot of people owe Porter Rock an apology. A lot of people owe Sick Humor an apology. A lot of people owe King Thrash an apology. Persona, Jay Barry, Next Gen 720, on and on and on and on and on and on. Go to all them podcasts and listen to what they have been saying in the past. Uvu G Rich was good, my brother. Even just the guys in the chat. You guys have been arguing with these dudes for years as well. They owe you an apology. The shit y'all was saying came true. They were too busy bragging about Microsoft, the corporation's money. Oh, it's a $4 trillion corporation. We got money. Sony going broke. All right. How'd that work out? Satya just paid himself a $100 million bonus. Yet your console is dead as a doorstop. And trust me, it is. People are, listen, this Xbox is not selling. These Xbox consoles are not selling. Retailers have already took them off the shelf. Microsoft has already pulled out of South America, Europe, Africa, Middle East, all the most territory. When you go to their site and try to buy an Xbox, it's going to redirect you to Costco, Walmart, Best Buy. And when you go to those websites, you're not going to see any Xbox there. They convinced you, instead of having a first-party handheld, they convinced you that a PC handheld made by Asus was an Xbox console. If that ain't some embarrassing shit, I don't know what it is. It's embarrassing. And you should feel embarrassed for supporting that shit. You know, I don't get it. Shout out to 125 people in here. And it looks like these guys are really trying to protect Phil. And they're trying to start blaming Sarah Bond. They're gonna try to blame, all kind of other people. They're blaming Satya, Amy Hood. But they will not, for whatever reason, they will not blame Phil Spencer.
Well, we certainly do know what we're doing, and we have done a very thorough investigation.
And let me mind you, Phil Spencer took over 4 months after Danny D left. 4 months after the generation started last year.
Can compete effectively in this market as it grows entirely.
I see A-Run in the chat. The defense force of Xbox, but suddenly he a Nintendo dude on other people's podcasts. Now that Xbox died a fiery death. Byron Cutler, absolutely. They do owe Jim Ryan an apology. They owe Lena Khan an apology. Her only job was to protect the consumers, the Xbox consumers. They did her so dirty, but guess what? At the end of the day, now she can sit back and say, I told you, dumb bastards. I told you, dumb bastards. You didn't want to listen. And you know what? I said this when Sea of Thieves came to PlayStation. How Rare was so excited. They were so giddy and excited to bring their game to PlayStation. Now look, the Halo studio is the same thing. They're so excited. They can't wait to bring the definitive version of Halo to PlayStation. And dudes are mad because he showed up with a PlayStation shirt on, as he should. Xbox is dead. The fuck you gonna walk around with an Xbox shirt on? That shit died, man. It's over. It's over. They bent the knee. They handed over their last bottom bitch. Now guess what? They're gonna have access to 100 million PlayStation fans, PS5 fans. I hope we start seeing God of War inside of Halo on the PlayStation or some shit. Let's get some Helldiver characters in Halo. That's our shit now. I've been telling y'all for the longest Microsoft was going the third-party route. They are the de facto, like, the biggest third-party publisher out there. No, PlayStation is not saving Xbox. Xbox don't need saving. It's dead already. It don't exist. You can't save something that's dead. The hardware isn't selling. The hardware can't sell. It won't sell. So it's dead. Game Pass couldn't grow because the hardware wasn't growing. You see how they work? Where are they selling? Where can you buy Xbox from? I want to know that. Did Costco just come out and say they're not selling them? Did Walmart come out and say they're not selling them? Those are the biggest retailers. You can't find them in Best Buy. You go to Xbox.com, it redirects you to Best Buy, to Costco, to Walmart. It only takes a little research to see that. It's over. It's over. Enough. GameStop said it. GameStop tweeted out. Consoles war. The console war is over. Xbox bent the knee. Get you a PlayStation to play the definitive version of Halo, Gears, and Forza. DualSense haptic feedback, 3D audio, instant loading, VR. We're getting Flight Simulator with VR. We're probably going to get Halo with VR support. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Phil Bosch, my brother, what's good? Listen, it is what it is. We've been telling you guys for fucking years. Now you got people talking about, oh, they're going to retire from gaming. For what? Go buy your PlayStation. Play your Wolverine. Play your Ghost of Yotai. Play your Death Stranding 2. Play your GTA 6. Play your Halo, Gears, and Forza there. You're gonna give up your hobby because your whack ass console died because they didn't want to support it anymore because they didn't want to do the hard work. That's mental. That is mental. Listen, here's the thing. Even if you jump to PC, let's say, even if you jump to PC, listen, Anonymous Boss with the $2. He said, my brother, how is your family doing? He said, God bless. My brother, Anonymous Boss. Salute to you, brother. Family doing good. Everybody doing good. I can't, there's no complaints on my end, brother. Living and loving life. Enjoying Battlefield 6 and Ghost of Yotai. I'm waiting for the Arc Raiders, and I'm waiting for the what's the game? The Outer Worlds 2. I'm gonna pick that up on PC. Yeah, listen. Most of us are console gamers at heart, right? We grew up on console gaming. A lot of people don't want to go to PC, and it's not just because of the cost. It's for a variety of reasons. Megastar Gaming, just subscribe to the channel. Salute. You know, they talk bad about me. They talk shit. They said I was just wrong. I didn't know what I was talking about. Sarah Bunn said we getting another console. Phil said we getting more exclusives. The ABK deal, that's the end of Sony. Y'all listen to Jez Corden. Y'all listen to Colt Eastwood. Y'all listen to all them dudes, man. They led you astray. Galaxy Fur just subscribed. Salute. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, y'all listen to the wrong people, man. You still got people out there that's getting free shit out there. Out there just like nothing happened. Like they ain't been wrong. Like y'all need to be holding their feet to the fire. Don't let them go, because they just gonna go over to PlayStation and start hacking shit over there. Those are paid shields. Those are, you get what you get. It's the game, right? It's the game. It is what it is. See, your hatred for PlayStation blinds you to the fact of what Microsoft was doing. You changed your gaming habits based on what the messaging was coming out of Microsoft. They convinced you that exclusives wasn't a good thing, and it didn't matter. They convinced you that exclusives wasn't anything, it didn't matter. They convinced you that buying games was bad. I repeat, they convinced you that buying games were bad. They convinced you that any and everything is an Xbox. Let me repeat. They convinced you that a Samsung TV, an iPhone, a PlayStation, a Switch, a web browser, a refrigerator, a toaster is an Xbox. And you guys was with them the whole way. Instead of you guys fucking boycotting and telling them to shut the fuck up, you just accepted it. And then you tried to fight with PlayStation and other guys that was trying to tell you that shit sounded goofy. They sold you a toaster. They sold you a refrigerator. Y'all remember that? That was your first, that should have been your second, third sign that they were going to get out of gaming. Can't get right in the house. It was good, brother. When they spend more money in trying to sell you refrigerators and toasters and fucking dolls, that should have told you everything you needed to know. You know what Sony was selling you? They were selling you VR. They were selling you DualSense Edge controllers. They were selling you PlayStation Portals. They were selling you speakers. They were selling you, what else? Monitors. Everything to support the PlayStation. That's what they were selling you. Stuff that supports the PlayStation. They were doubling and tripling down on PlayStation. Even the goddamn Switch, it was selling you goddamn some goddamn cardboard Switch VR shit. At least it was catered for the Switch. Microsoft is selling you something that had nothing to do with Xbox, and they were calling it an Xbox, and you motherfuckers just accepted it. Yeah, the Labo. You guys did it to yourself. Stop protecting Phil. You need to go. You should be marching at Redmond, demanding your money back. Phil should be, his name should be written on a pair of dirty drawers and flown as a flag with his picture. He should be the bad guy in all of this. He was the head, just like Jim Ryan was the head of PlayStation, and y'all crucified him and y'all talk bad about him. Guess what? You can say what you want, but Jim Ryan, when he left, PlayStation was on top. Phil Spencer can lead today, right? Unscathed. And I said that because you guys didn't drag his name through the mud. Jim, you say what you want. Listen, none of these executives are perfect. But the one thing for me, for an executive that he have to do is he have to support his platform, and he has to produce great games that keep you there. He has to do that. And Jim Ryan did that. So many people try to tell you guys about this fucking ABK deal. Listen, we got 150 people in here. We got more coming in. Salute. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I really appreciate it. You know, this shit is just crazy, man. How did you guys not see this coming? You got blindsided with Jez Court and them telling y'all that, oh, Phil, he was in South America. I talked to him. He said, it ain't going to be no PlayStation. It ain't going to be no Xbox games going to PlayStation. That's just hopium. That's just fanboy hopium. Y'all remember Jez said that? I remember. Listen, if I was you, I would go out and buy me a PlayStation tomorrow and move on with life. If you hate PlayStation that bad, then go buy your PC. Taryn, my brother Taryn, listen. Again, if you hate PlayStation that bad, even though it's going to get and have the better running version of all the Xbox games, if you hate it that bad, go buy your PC, go buy your Switch, go buy something else. But don't give up your gaming hobby. Xbox has been dog shit. It didn't just turn dog shit overnight. The last time Xbox been great was Peter Moore was running the company back in the 360 era. Let's face it.
Investigation has taken over 6 months. We've looked very carefully at all of the evidence, and we have concluded that the right thing is to keep this market open for competition and make sure that a whole range of businesses can compete.
Listen, I watched the Halo thing. I saw the Halo game. I will tell you this. The game looks phenomenal to me. The depth of field, the sharpness, it's running in the UE5. The graphics look good, which is crazy. That game, how it looks, that's what we was asking for. How Halo Infinite, like that's what I expect. It looks next generation. Why we couldn't get that with Halo Infinite, I don't know. Yeah, listen, man. I say these Xbox dudes, they're gonna be down for a day or two. They're gonna be upset and mad, and they're gonna go back to capping for Xbox. They're gonna find other reasons, other ways to try to save face. And less people are gonna buy Xbox, and they're not probably gonna give you a next generation console, regardless of what Sarah and them are saying. It's gonna be made by Asus anyway. So it ain't like Microsoft themselves are actually making it like they would a traditional console. All that, it's going to be a curated, high-end. Like, get the fuck out of here with that talk. Like, they've lied enough. We know the talk. We know the corporate speak that Microsoft speak. We know how they flip things and they speak in certain terms. We know that. If you still fall for the okie doke, man, you just as dumb as they are. You shouldn't be spending another dime with Microsoft until they give you what you want. On God. And I don't care if that was Sony or Nintendo. Same thing. Don't spend your money until they give you what you want. Knowing that all of these upcoming Xbox games are going to look better and run better on PlayStation, Taryn, that's what I'm saying. That Halo 1 remake does look better than Halo Infinite. And Halo Infinite was an exclusive. Remember the 12 T-flops? I don't understand that. The Velocity engine. Rapid Pack Math. All the stuff that, you know, that they sold you on. Be more careful, said the question not being asked is how will Xbox make a next generation console without a hardware division? Well, that's easy. They're just going to do what they did with the handheld. They're going to let somebody else make it. It'll be an Asus. It'll be an Asus PC Nook, and they'll try to sell it to you as an Xbox. It'll still run Windows. It'll be just like that fucking ROG Ally. They'll sell you on that Play Anywhere game bullshit, because most of your library won't run on it. That's just how it is what it is. Listen, my whole channel is saying exactly what's going on right now. Go through any of my videos. It's all been said. They are trying to see. Xbox has an extremely small install base. There's about 25 to 30 million people in the Xbox Series ecosystem. That's less than half than they had last generation. They sell like maybe 50,000 to 70,000 worldwide every month. We see the NPD numbers, right? Nintendo and Sony sold like over 1 million every month on average. So that tells you, the like nobody is buying a fucking Xbox. Microsoft sees that, but they need to pay back that $100 million loan that they got for ZeniMax and ABK. You're going to have to jack up the price on the hardware, even though nobody's going to buy it. Jack the price up with the software, even though nobody's going to buy it. Jack the price up on the Game Pass, which clearly less and less people are going to buy it now because it's $30. It went from $240 to $360 overnight. They cancel a bunch of games. Listen, mark my words. They're going to tell you that Fable is going to be on PlayStation day and date. The only reason I think Forza Horizon 6 probably won't day and date because they're working on the VR portion of it. And I don't mind waiting some months and stuff when they're going to add extra modes and extra features and shit. I'm all for it. Now, can y'all imagine the next Halo, but on PlayStation, is in VR? VR 2, you see what I'm saying? But you got it on Xbox, but then you don't get all the features. They promised you high fidelity VR. You never got it. They promised you exclusives. You never got it. That's crazy, man. Misty said, it seems a little crazy that now we have a Halo game on PlayStation, but no Killzone. Listen, when you got COD, when you got Battlefield, when you got Halo, when you got the best shooters in the world, do you really want to attempt to try something that failed previously? I don't know. Is it enough room for a Killzone? I don't know. I'm always for them trying stuff, but I'm just saying, shit. Halo is PlayStation's game now. That's going to become the de facto PlayStation game. That's going to be the face of PlayStation shooters. That's not even the face of Xbox anymore. We stole that shit. We took that shit.
Well, we certainly do know what we're doing, and we have done a very thorough investigation.
Can you imagine them Digital Foundry matchups with Halo on PlayStation, PlayStation Pro, and Xbox?
Open for competition and make sure that a whole range of businesses can compete effectively in this market as it grows and develops.
Man. Well, can't say that we didn't see this coming. I've been screaming it from the mountaintops for a long time. If you wouldn't listen, if you thought I was lying, then hey, shame on you. It is what it is. Shame on you. I've been said, man, Phil Spencer need his ass whooped. All of the media people that lied to y'all and hyping y'all up on these dog shit games, they need their ass whooped. And you're gonna see a bunch of people kind of trying to jump ship. They're gonna try to jump ship to PlayStation and run their little scandal and shit over there. But PlayStation Nation don't be they don't be having that. They can't be successful on this side. They just can't. My brother Craig Harris with the $2 says, "This Mass Effect talk? Absolutely. Andromeda. This Andromeda talk." Alamoko, what's good? What's good? What's good? Man, I tell you this, what an end of an era. Yeah. Well, I mean, my brother Jay Wade said, J Dub, you might see Big Master Chief in Times Square. You know how Sony market their game. Big facts. Don't think Sony gonna don't think Sony not gonna spend some money and try to market that shit. Hey Craig, let me see. I'm gonna open up Discord and see if I can get it to work. Y'all give me a second. Let me try to open this thing up. See if we can get Craig in here. Maybe my brother Heath or anybody else who wanna come in and spit some bars. If you can, Craig, go to my Discord channel, brother. Jump in, and then we're gonna see how we get that to work. Mount Cash 1 in the high. Cephalon. It said, "We got Halo coming to Pro enhanced with DualSense haptic feedback and 8K with VR. My God. Microsoft loves them some PlayStation. Big facts." All right, y'all give me a second. Let me see how we can get Craig in here.
Well, we certainly do know what we're doing, and we have done
Craig, what's going on, brother? Say something. All right, let me add a source. I'm going to mute the music real quick. Y'all hold on. I'm talking to Craig. I'm going to see if I can add the Discord audio. Craig, would it be a output capture, audio output capture, or input capture? All right, hold on one second. All right, say something. Testing. Hold on. Say something again, Craig. One more time. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Y'all just bear with me for a second. I'm trying to get this Discord. The desktop audio on yours. All right. Well, hopefully I can get this going. I'm on my Mac. My Mac Studio. I can hear you, but I think I need to put some kind of audio in there. Say something, Craig. No, that's not it. Oh, say something, Craig. One more time. Nah, that ain't it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Y'all bear with me just a little bit longer. I'm gonna turn the music back on while I'm trying to sort through this. Audio input capture or audio output. Okay, hold on. No. Yeah, my desktop audio is disabled, so I don't know how to enable it. Yeah, I'll figure this out, man. I'll get some help, figure it out, and get you back over here probably tomorrow if you're available. All right, brother. Sorry about that. Yeah. Chat, we couldn't get Craig Harrison here, but I'll figure out this Discord thing, how to get it going. But yeah, what I think about Halo coming is the same thing I thought about Forza and Gears coming. It just makes sense. If you can't sell your games to your fan base, then clearly offer it to other people who are willing to buy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to try to work something out. See if I can get a one-on-one with my brother Z, Mooch, and Post Up. Look, we got 150-some people in here, 155 people in here. Salute to y'all. Broken Messiah says, Sony no longer has any reason to bother buying studio. That's true. It makes no sense. Why would you buy more studios when you're the de facto the only one left in the console space? You just by default, you're going to get 100% of the games. And you don't have to spend any money. See, before, Sony would have to spend a bunch of money to court people to come over to their platform. But now by default, it is what it is. But yeah, I told him so. And I think a lot of dudes, I seen dudes, they blocked me. Before I even said I told you so, they blocked me. I guess after Halo got announced, they were like, fuck, let me go ahead and block J-Dub, because I know this motherfucker gonna come and say, I told you so. Now I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. I'm like, damn, all these bots got me blocked, but they was talking big shit prior. Rumor has it that Phil may retire by the end of the year. Not sure, if that's valid or not, but it doesn't matter at this point. None of those executives, none of that don't matter anymore. It's over. And that's what we need to get it in our minds, or at least Xbox guys need to get it in their minds. It's over. The big three came over to PlayStation. It's over. It is over. Anonymous Boss, my brother. 2026. What is we doing here, my brother? Don't forget Wolverine coming soon. GTA 6 is going to be crazy, brother. It's a sickness. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Halo do look crazy. I can't wait. Day one. I'm gonna get the ultimate edition of that joint. I hope they have a deluxe edition with a helmet. With the Master Chief helmet. I ain't gonna lie, I know for a fact that game gonna sell 10 million copies. CMA block to deal. First likes a game and say, yeah, hey, everybody hit the like button. We got 10 more likes to hit 100 likes. Go ahead and hit the like button. Appreciate you. Actual Black Mage said, I actually need more games for my PlayStation. Listen, just boot it up, go in that PlayStation store, start buying. It's simple. There's games there's VR games, there's PS5 games, there's PS5 Pro enhanced games. There's Xbox games. There's PC games. It's not a shortage of games, brother, on PlayStation. There's Death Stranding 2. There's Ghost of Yotai. You know what I'm saying? Soon to be Halo. There's Forza Horizon 5 on there. Flight Simulator with VR is finna come. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, we got Marvel Token Fighters still coming. Stellar Blade 2, Pragmata. We got Phantom Blade Zero. Yep. Impatient Fire says Sony and Microsoft are spoiling PS5 gamers. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You know, I've been gaming a long time, and I know when one company go under or go out of business or just stop being in the gaming, another company will come in eventually. And there'll be somebody else to try to come in and take up the slack. But I know it's a lot of Xbox dudes out there fear mongering. Shout out to my brother Buck. He said, who is still in denial about Xbox? They don't want to believe it, Buck. They don't want to believe it. Because the CMA blocked the deal. They don't want to believe it, man. They don't want to believe it. We tried to tell them. Little by little, it happened. And now they're stuck with no games. Pretty much no console. And Microsoft talking about selling them a PC next year. So a $1,200 to $1,500 PC. Man, that ought to be a class action lawsuit. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk some shit and tell y'all that Xbox bent the knee. I mean, if you ask me, they bent the knee. You know, I think once Gears and Forza came, I think it was just inevitable. Well, one question I want to know, though. My brother's sick. No Cap Podcast said 10 with the $10. Appreciate you, brother. Said whole slate coming. It's coming. Hey, I gotta load the track. I got a new Mac Studio, so I gotta load the track back. I'm gonna probably go live tomorrow. Definitely know that. At this point, it's not the whole slate coming. The whole slate is already on the PlayStation. It's already there.
Well, we certainly do know.
I can't wait for that Flight Simulator. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be in VR too, man.
And we have concluded that the right thing is to keep this market open for competition.
Can y'all imagine we gonna be in some fighter jets and shit, just cruising around? Man, I'd be mad at Xbox if I was an Xbox guy. Oh shit, Darren Miles. Hey, you got a great point, brother. That may be next. Hey, Sick, what do you think about what he just said? He said Microsoft should make an Xbox controller for PlayStation. That's gonna come next. I promise you. Because that has always been the thing with a lot of people that I know. They say they love the Xbox controller, and that's the reason that they kind of stick to Xbox. But if Xbox make a controller for PlayStation, man, I ain't gonna lie, that'll be nuts. That'll be nuts. Then Xbox, the Xbox dude, they really wouldn't have a. I mean, they ain't got no excuse. You know, they always talk about, I don't like the PlayStation. I never liked the PlayStation controllers. Well, Man, that's just crazy, man. But so yeah, I was saying that too. They eventually get it. Yeah, listen, it's just a matter of time before Microsoft make a PlayStation exclusive game. Meaning it's going to skip Xbox. It's just a matter of time. We already got Flight Simulator VR. That's an exclusive thing, right? So man, it's over. Xbox officially dead, man. It's kind of always been dead for a minute, but god damn. That shit is really out of there. Anyway, man, I just wanted to stop by, pop some shit, tell y'all the Xbox is dead. Show y'all all these goofy dudes that owe me an apology. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again. We need to play that a little bit more. I ain't letting that motherfucker get off.
J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source. Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said. Bar
really?
none every time. But you know what? Let's... J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just
coming.
4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source?
It's
Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source.
This dude owed me and Zuby Tech an apology.
Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said. Bar none every time. But you know what? Let's...
Look.
J-Dub says Sony inadvertently
One more time.
confirms
Run
Halo
it back.
PS5 port is coming.
Got this.
Hashtag it's just 4 games.
Got him.
Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source?
My common sense, nigga.
He's using
fucking
Zuby
common
Tech
sense.
as a source. Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said.
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
bar
huh,
none
nigga?
every time. But you know what?
It's ridiculous, huh?
You know what? Let's...
I'm Banana Boy? It's
J-Dub
ridiculous?
says Sony
One more time.
inadvertently
Run this bitch
confirms Halo PS5 port is coming.
Run it back.
Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source.
This motherfucker did not want to
Why does
believe
J-Dub
it.
do this all the time to himself?
He
He's
didn't wanna
honestly
believe
a
it.
complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said. Bar none every time. But you know what? Let's...
I wonder what this motherfucker got to say now.
J-Dub's...
I wonder what he got to say now. Probably nothing. You see what I'm saying? The motherfucker want to talk shit about me. I don't ever say shit about him. I don't watch his content. You know what I'm saying? That's for that community over there. They do all that freaky shit that they do. I leave that man alone. I don't fuck with him. Anyway, he comes saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Time after time after time, right? And I'm right time after time after time. It don't take a rocket science to fucking see these motherfuckers want to get out of gaming. Who didn't see this shit coming years ago? Sick Humor been telling you. King Thrash been telling you. I've been telling you. Porter Rock been telling you. Persona, J Barry, everybody been telling you. It was common sense. 1 + 1 = 2. If we see their consoles are not selling and people are not subscribing to Game Pass, what's the inevitability that these motherfuckers are gonna have to do something? And if you're gonna put one game on the platform and it does well, it's a potential they're gonna put another one, and then another one, and then another one, and here we are today, where all the fucking games on PlayStation. But he make it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Absolutely. We we don't fucking see NPD every goddamn year, every goddamn month. Like we don't see the financials every month. -30%, -30%, -40%, -50%, -30%. It's been negative this whole generation. What the fuck you thought was gonna happen? But I'm the bad guy, huh? I'm the one making shit up, huh? I told them to stop counting Microsoft money. Focus on Xbox. Xbox and Xbox alone. Nothing else matters. They got caught with the okie doke. You know, you can only deny reality for so long. Eventually something's gonna happen to show you reality is real. Anyway, I'm finna get ready to be out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one little tidbit again. I'm gonna run that bitch back one more time, man. I'm gonna let this shit loose.
J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh, he's using Zuby Tech as a source.
Mail, appreciate you. Subscribing to the channel.
Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said, bar none, every time. But you know what? Let's... J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5 port is coming. Hashtag it's just 4 games. Where does he get this information from? Who's he using as a source? Oh,
I knew it.
He's using Zuby Tech as a source.
I hope this motherfucker see this shit too.
Why does J-Dub do this all the time to himself? He's honestly a complete... There's no way around it. Every single time this guy talks about something, it's always the most ridiculous thing being said, bar none, every time. But you know what?
Y'all have a good evening, guys. I'm going to chop it up with y'all later. Y'all take it easy.
J-Dub says Sony inadvertently confirms Halo PS5